All right, can you guys hear me now? Are you guys getting me now? Let me know if you can hear me. All right, good. Okay, good. Sorry, guys. I had some problems. They updated the firmware on this unit that I use, and it just messed everything up. So I have to rebuild everything again. So I don't have the comments so I can put them up on the screen. So I'm just going to read them off of here for you guys. But let's get busy with with this review. So let's tell you a little bit about about Cantera Negra. Sorry for all the technical difficulties before. Yeah, sponsored by Verizon. Can you hear me now? Exactly. So today we're reviewing Cantera Negra, and it is made by NOM 1554, which the name of the distillery is Cava de Don Max. It is located in the central part of Jalisco. And supposedly this brand was developed 40 years ago. Okay. And what happened is there was a fisherman who went and was working, was fishing at like the big, I think it was a bill tournament. It's like the Bixby's bill fish tournament. It's like the largest tournament that there is, pretty much like in North America for billfish. And so after he got done, they caught this humongous fish. So the story goes, they reeled it in, and it, they worked 3 hours or something on it. And then when they were all done afterwards, they, got their awards or whatever, weighed the fish, and then decided they were going to go hit up this hole in the wall bar to celebrate. And they found that this bar had this special tequila that was in this barrel. And so they were like, okay, well, we need to try that. So they tried it and they really liked it. And so they said, well, this is the best tequila we've ever had. It's smooth and it was delicious. And they asked the bar, who makes the tequila. And supposedly the bar told them it's a secret. We're not going to tell you. So, so then they were like, okay. And they kept trying to find out every year when they came back for the tournaments and stuff. And so finally they were able to find out what distillery made it. And supposedly they tracked down the distiller and went to the distillery and then established the license to import it into the US. So now after 40 years of being in existence, this world's smoothest, best tasting tequila is now here in the US, which it's been here for a few years now. But it's just now been sent to me to do a review of it. So I'm going to give you guys, the full-fledged, honest opinion on this tequila and what it's all about. So first, of course, we're going to start with the Cantera Negra Blanco. I haven't really had anything from this distillery before. It's a very small distillery. They don't make a lot of stuff. So I haven't tried anything out of this distillery. But, whenever somebody says that it was like the world's smoothest and best tasting tequila they've ever had, it makes me kind of hesitant to believe them, just because of my experience with tequila in general. So looking at this in the glass, got all these technical difficulties today. I'm so sorry, guys. I should not have done the update on the. So looking at it in the glass, it beads up on the glass. There's some pearls hanging from it. The tequila itself is crystal clear. No problems with it at all. On the nose, I do get some nice sweet cinnamon and baking spices. It's got a nice floral nose to it. It smells good. It smells fine. It smells like a Blanco. You definitely pick up the cooked agave coming through on it. It smells good. So let's see what we get on the flavor profile. Definitely get some cinnamon and baking spices from it. Get a little bit of like definitely vanilla coming through on it. It's very vanilla-y. On the mouthfeel on it, it's kind of thin on the mouthfeel. It looked kind of thin when we looked at it on the glass. It didn't really coat the glass very nicely. It just went right straight to pearls. But it's thin on the mouthfeel. It's kind of watery. It just has some nice baking, cooked agave baking spices and stuff on it. A little bit of bitterness in the middle of it. I mean, it's not bad. There's just not a whole lot of complexity to it, and it's just okay. It's like it's not something that makes me go, wow, this is really good stuff. I need to have it. So if I was to rate this on the agave scale, I would give it, I give it 3 agave. It's okay. It's not great. It doesn't make me go, wow, this stuff, it's definitely the best tequila I've ever had in my life. But I don't think that the Blanco is one that they're super proud of, because when you look at everything that they talk about, the barrel aging and the fact too that the name of the distillery is Cavas de Don Max, which is cave, which refers to the barrel. And they also say that they have this panel of barrel of tasters that they use to taste their tequila to make sure that when it's coming out of the barrels, it's ready to be put out under this name. So we'll look at the Reposado next. And the Reposado, they say, is aged for a minimum of 30 months. So they don't give you like, a typical time period. They just say it's a minimum. I'm sorry, that's the Anejo. They don't tell you the aging on the Reposado. They just tell you that there's Anejo mixed in it. So they don't say, it's aged, the Reposado is aged for 9 months or 8 months or anything like that. It just says it's got Anejo mixed in it. So they mix their Anejo in this. So I don't know. I don't know what the aging is on it. They don't tell you. So let's look at this. It's actually got Anejo mixed in it. So their Anejo is less than 30 months. No less than 30 months. So looking at this in the glass, it doesn't coat the glass very well. You can see that because normally, you normally see like nice legs and stuff that come down, but this goes straight to pearls. And then looking at it in the glass, it's kind of like a light straw, light hay color. So it looks okay. So on the nose, definitely pick up like a hint of the water, the like a there's a little bit of sweet cinnamon and baking spices in there, but definitely like vanilla is coming through on this, and it's got that water nose to it where I wouldn't say it's a minerality to it, but it's kind of like a, almost like a municipal drinking water kind of nose to it. Interesting. It's weird. It's so let's see what this tastes like. It not a lot of mouthfeel to it. It starts with a little bit of it starts with a little bit of cooked agave comes through on the front, and then you get some vanilla, and then this bitterness that comes through, like an anise bitterness that's comes through like a bull in a China store. It just, you get hit with this bitterness in the middle of it, and then it goes to like a cinnamon sweet kind of vanilla-ish kind of note to it. It's not bad. It's just not good, great. It's okay. Would I drink it more than I would Cuervo or something if it was a choice? Yeah, I'd probably. Would it be something I'd actively say I want to drink this? No. I'm sorry. That misses the mark. So I wouldn't. It'd be a pass for me on the Reposado. So how would I rate it? I'd probably give it a 3 agave too. I've got too much of this to drink. All right, so next we'll check out the Anejo. We use a fresh glass for this too. All right, so looking at this in the glass, please, one of these coat the glass nicely, please. All right, so this one coats the glass. Okay, you can see the legs and tears forming on it. All right, good. We got some glass coating happening here. Looking at it in the glass, it is crystal clear, has a nice amber-ish kind of color to it. On the nose, strong barrel presence on this. Definitely like vanilla and caramel in there. Oak, little hint of cherry. And then I swear the water, you get a water note from it that's almost like if you've ever been like on an indoor swimming pool and you know that water smell that you can get from being in an indoor swimming pool, you pick up that kind of nose on it. You know what I'm talking about. If you ever been to a place that has an indoor swimming pool, and you walk into the pool area, you can pick up like a humid, waterish kind of smell to it. It gives me that kind of smell. But then there's definitely the sweet notes. There's definitely caramel and vanilla and stuff coming through on it. All right, so let's see what we get on the flavor profile. It's still very thin on the mouthfeel. I don't get any cooked agave from this on the front. I get just a lot of sweet, like vanilla coming through and caramel. And then this bitterness that follows on the end of it. To the point where I almost think this has additives in it. It's not a lot of additives. It's not super sweet, but it definitely it's definitely not pure wood. It definitely I think is along the lines of having additives. So nothing wrong with that. If you like a sweet tequila, you want something that tastes good and don't mind it being adulterated. The Anejo's fine. It's. But if you're somebody like me that likes more of a natural tasting tequila, I don't think that's natural. Just off my personal opinion. All right, so this is the extra Anejo. Coats the glass really well. There you go. You can see the legs and tears. And looking at it in the glass, it's more of a deep amber color. Now, the extra Anejo supposedly is in the barrel for a minimum of 36 months. So it doesn't tell you much. Just it has to be a minimum of 36 months in order to call it an extra Anejo. But so on the nose, you get that water-esque kind of nose to it. But then also vanilla and caramel are coming through strong on this. But it's almost like that water is almost like chlorinated water. It's got a weird water nose to it. And then I'm picking up some like a cherry and stuff on this as well, some fruit. But the vanilla and caramel are really strong. So let's see what we get on the flavor profile. Very thin on the mouthfeel again. Get light flavor to start, and then this bitterness in the middle. They talked about it being very smooth, okay? And yeah, I could agree with the fact that it is very watery and smooth and not hot at all. And for those of you that like, I would almost like to say, bland tasting. It I'm not impressed with it. So I wouldn't recommend it. So I would rate this 3 agave. So all right, so 3 agave across the board. It's not inspiring. It's not something I would want to drink. It's not something that we will carry on ferment and still. I'm not impressed. So I'm sorry. It's my honest opinion. And if you guys think otherwise, then that's awesome. We all like different things. This isn't for me. So if you like lighter tequila and stuff that it doesn't have rich and robust flavors and natural flavors and stuff, then by all means pick these up. So all right, so let's see. Unfortunately I can't put the comments up because I have to redo everything because there was a software glitch here on my software. So I'm just gonna read through some of this stuff. So Andy Sandoval says leave it on the shelf. Tequila, yeah, absolutely. It is I'll definitely leave it on the shelf. Cantera Negra seems like a no-go. It is a no-go, Mike. I agree. Hombre, you had to power through the show from the beginning. My hat's off to you. Thank you. Yeah, I had some technical difficulties. It didn't start off nicely. Hey, thanks for your honesty. You're welcome. And Laura Carrillo, that's what I'm all about. I just give you what I feel. Mike, I was at a tasting of this once, and the sales rep said it was certified no additives. Yeah, I didn't see any certification listed on the tequila matchmaker, and it definitely doesn't taste like this is certified no additives. So I don't know who certified it. Maybe the sales rep did himself, but it is it's not something that I would drink and enjoy. So I can't recommend it to you guys. But if it's something that you guys want to buy, I'm not going to stop you. It's It is what it is. If you buy it and you don't like it when you try it, all I can say is I tried to warn you. So I was actually hoping it would be decent or good, because now I have these bottles I need to just get rid of because I'm not going to drink it. So there you go. Honest opinion. Any other comments or questions, you guys? Make sure you click the like button if you like the information I shared today. And don't forget, if you're subscribed, or if you're not subscribed, click the subscribe button. Ugh, gosh, it's just one of these days today. Any other questions or comments? Is it as sweet as mandala? I haven't had mandala in a long time, so I don't know. It's not super sweet. It's just lightly sweet, you know? It's not, I don't think they use like a lot of additives in it, and I don't think it's like they used like glycerin or anything like that in there, because it just doesn't have that thick mouthfeel to it. They might have just added some vanilla and caramel flavoring to it, because it's got this weird bitterness that comes through where I'm not picking up natural wood flavors and stuff from it. So it's not really well done. So the vanilla and caramel do come through strong on it, but it's not like a Clase Azul super sweet tequila. I think they might have went a little lighter on it just to enhance the flavors, because it does have gets a chemical-esque kind of bitterness aftertaste to it. If you're gonna shoot it, you're gonna use shot glasses and stuff. This would work just fine for you guys, because you wouldn't really have to sit your way through the flavor profile. You could just hammer it down real quick on a shot and do it that way. This would be, you know, okay as a shooting tequila, but if you're somebody who likes to sip and enjoy the flavors, this is not going to take you to Flavor Town. This is not a Flavor Town edition. You've hit the like 2 or 3 times tonight. Well, thanks, Todd. I hope everybody, we have 40 people here, you know, click the like button, you guys. Give me a like for the information I shared. And more importantly, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell button so you're notified when I go live again. I'm going to have to stop this now, and I'm going to go do the live stream on Instagram, and then I have to come back and fix everything that disappeared here when I updated the BIOS and stuff on this stuff. So updated the firmware on this mixer and stuff. So that's it, you guys. Like I always say, life is too short to drink bad tequila, so I would leave Cantera Negra on the shelf. Don't pick it up and add to your collection. If you do, it's at your own risk. And if you want to try some good stuff, look at some other reviews, look at the stuff I recommend, and try that, and you'll be in great shape. All right, guys. Salute. Have a good night. We'll see you on Friday for the next review. And for those of you that come to the after parties on Instagram, I'll see you on Instagram in a little bit. All right. Bye.